YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI YAHAWAH. All praises and glory go to you, Lord. Double honors and respect go to our apostles, elders, and men of great millstone who do rule well and are worthy of double honors. To you I say shalom. It's your brother Amariah back with another one. And as you have been watching the news, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, I'm going to put a clip of the video in this. There has been a volcano eruption in Spain. There have been hurricanes ripping us up. These are all signs from the one whom you call God, whom we recognize to be Yahweh, that is his actual name. These are all signs that he is visiting the world that he have made. And the reason that he is here is because we are at the end of days as we know it. There has been a lot of turmoil lately because YAHAWAH BaHaSham is bringing this society to a abrupt end. And those who have been ruling, the ruling class of this world, they are being put on notice with these signs. As we do, we like to filter through the scriptures. Those of us in the know understand what's going on. So I'm going to kind of read in reverse this time. We'll start low and then go high. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say unto him that framed it, he had no understanding? Huh? Is it not yet a very little while, and Lebanon shall be turned into a fruitful field, and the fruitful field shall be esteemed as a forest? And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. The meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. Call halal YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. Verse 21, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. Therefore thus saith the Lord, who redeemeth Abraham concerning the house of Jacob, and Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. But when he seeth his children, the work of mine hands, in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name, and sanctify the Holy One of Jacob, and shall fear YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI of Israel. Call halal YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI. The people that seek to hide their counsel from the Lord are the elite of this world, who we recognize as Esau, Edom, the wicked twin brother of Jacob. These are his descendants, those who you know as Caucasians. And not all of them are on the level, but they're definitely ruling this world. They have turned the things that the Lord have given upside down with their perverse way of living. They kill without any conscience. They have destroyed the world from the water, the air, and the soil. And last but not least, the people. They have enslaved the sons of Jacob and used them for their wickedness, to increase their wickedness upon this world. They have stolen, they have murdered, pillaged, and their time is now at an end. In these last days, YAHAWAH BaHaSham has raised up prophets to preach the words of prophecy from the book we call the Bible, that the deaf may hear the words, and that the eyes of the blind shall be opened, that they are no more in darkness. The meek, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, you Negroes, Native Americans, and Latinos, shall increase your joy, because the Holy One of Israel is fighting for your release, fighting for your redemption, and increasing his intensity. Call halal YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI. The terrible one, who is Esau Edom, is brought to nothing. Those of our people who have been scorning and signed on with these wicked people, they shall be cut off. And those who have made us an offender for preaching the word of YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI, who have turned aside the judgment of the needy to give their people the right, their time is up. Let's watch the video.
Into the night, a fiery spout of lava and clouds of dark smoke spew out of the volcano in the Cumbre Vieja National Park. The eruption began with a thunderous roar earlier in the day in Spain's Canary Islands off the coast of northwestern Africa. The island of La Palma had already been on high alert after more than 22,000 tremors were reported in the space of a week. But just days ago, scientists had said they didn't believe an eruption was imminent.
I don't know how to explain it. It was powerful, powerful. To see a sudden explosion like that. We were on orange alert. There were loads of tremors, but being on orange alert, I couldn't imagine it would all be so sudden.
The molten liquids shooting hundreds of meters into the sky and pouring down the hillside closer to some isolated villages. Thousands of people are being moved from their homes, but it's thought most of the island's 85,000 residents are not at risk.
I'm very scared. We didn't expect it. We were warned, but we didn't expect it. We've had earthquakes all night. This morning, I had to hold on to the TV.
In the last major eruption there in 1971, one man was killed as he took photographs near the lava flows. Authorities are warning the curious not to get too close and stay inside if there's volcanic ash nearby. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has put off his trip to New York to attend the UN General Assembly, instead travelling to the Canary Islands to meet with local officials.
Right now, we are keeping a close eye on the fires that may happen as a result of the eruption. We will deploy not only the Civil Guard, who are already there, but also the National Police, forest firefighters and members of the Military Emergencies Unit.
The Cumbre Vieja is one of the most active volcanic regions in the Canaries. Volcanologists say while it's too early to know for sure, this eruption.
Now that you have seen the video, as I've said before, we're going to go in reverse. This is Isaiah chapter 29 again, but we're going to read verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." Now, when you see the Lord in all capital letters like this, it means the name Hebrew, the name of the Most High, which is Yahawah, and host means armies. So reading it again, thou shalt be visited of Yahawah of armies with thunder and with earthquake, and volcanoes fall under that category, and great noise, and with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. You are witnessing right in front of your eyes, storm after storm, calamity after calamity, natural disaster after natural disaster, because the Lord YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI is fighting for his people. He is visiting the world that he have made. Call halal la YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI. This is evidence, a precursor, an indicator of the things to come in the last days. As YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI has promised that he will cast this whole wicked place into the lake of fire. And that lake of fire is what it's going to look like from on high when we're in the chariots of YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI, looking down on this place burning without cease. And knowing that, I'd like to go ahead and bring this into your vision, your imagination, so to speak, that you can almost see how it's going to be when YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI, when Yahawashi himself returns. Knowing that, I must remind you, Revelations 20, chapter 20, verse 10. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And I saw a great white throne, that is Yahawashi, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away. And there was found no place for them, because he's not going to have them residing in his kingdom that Yahawah has given him. Verse 12, and I saw the dead, small and great, stand before YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI. And the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life, which is the Bible. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. Again, you reap what you sow, for God is not mocked. Verse 13, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged every man according to their works. Now listen good. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. Obviously, the fire is not hell, because it is able to consume hell. Again, verse 14, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Call halal la YAHAWAH BaHaSham YAHAWASHI. Waha Recha Kadash. Shalom.